Good morning, everyone. I'm MGTV 5 First Alert Meteorologist Isaiah Santiago. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. It is Saturday, July 18th, 2026. We got a busy day on top of us with the potential of severe weather, not just for today, but heading into tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week as well. But before I get started on today's video, I want to say hello to my mom and dad, my siblings, Eddie Jr., Makai, Sarai, my younger brother Noah, my two dogs, Odie and Scrappy, my grandma and Uncle Janito in Pennsylvania. I want to say hello to Diofredo and his daughter in North Carolina in Thomasville. Want to say hello to Marbella. Want to say hello to Mr. Torres, Miss Torres, Miley, my good friend of mine, Nicole. Want to say hello to Anna Jelly, Miss Garcia, Coach Jackson. Want to say hello to my old friends from Hope Sound Christian Academy as well. And I also want to say hello to Miss Jane and Maria as well. I hope you're having a great start to your day. I hope everyone's having a great day today. All right, guys. Anyways, let's talk about the big stuff here. Here is the severe storm risk for today on this July 18th, 2026. The Storm Prediction Center unfortunately upgraded this risk yesterday. Now we're on a level 3 out of 5 risk for severe weather for numerous severe storms to be possible today for a good portion of Albany all the way through Rochester and Manhattan, New York, a good portion of Lebanon, Anvil, Hershey, Beavertown, Middleburg, and Pittsburgh. By the way, Uncle Janito and my grandma in Pennsylvania, please pay attention. It also includes the state of New Jersey, Delaware, our nation's capital, and Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Maryland, Henderson, Maryland, Roanoke, Virginia, and Richmond, Virginia as well, under that level 3 out of 5 risk for strong severe storms that are life-threatening later today. The main impacts later on today, heading into the overnight hours and this evening, will be frequent lightning, flooding, heavy rain, widespread damaging wind gusts of 70 to 75 miles per hour, large hail, and strong tornadoes will be possible. A slight risk of severe weather, a level 2 out of 5, highlighted in yellow, for scattered severe storms will be possible today for a good portion of the state of Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Western Connecticut, Vermont, Boston, Massachusetts, Charleston, West Virginia, Newport Beach, Virginia, Raleigh, North Carolina, Thomasville, North Carolina. So Diofredo and his daughter in Thomasville, North Carolina, please pay attention. It extends for a good portion of Wilmington, North Carolina as well. And the main impacts you guys are going to be seeing today is for the potential for frequent lightning, damaging wind gusts of 60 to 70 miles per hour, hail up to 1, isolated up to 2, which is the size of a chicken egg, and also a tornado potential or 2 will be possible. Now, a marginal risk of severe weather highlighted in dark green, a level 1 out of 5 for isolated severe storms will be possible today for a good portion of Augusta, Maine, Bangor, Maine, and extends from a good portion of Columbia, Florence, Easley, Charleston, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Louisville, Kentucky, Franklin, and Nashville, Tennessee. It extends from Chelsea, Dauphin, and Mobile, Alabama. It extends from Jackson, Mississippi, all the way to Atlanta, Tifton, Savannah, Macon, Brunswick, and St. Mary's, Georgia. It extends for a good portion of Tallahassee, Jacksonville, Gainesville, Bradenton, Okeechobee, Sarasota, Naples, Tampa, Port St. Lucie, Palm City, Fort Pierce, Melbourne, Daytona Beach, and Orlando under that level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather to later today. Heavy rain, flooding, frequent lightning, strong winds of 40 to 60 miles per hour, and small hail is going to be the main hazard threats. We cannot rule out the chance for a tornado, which is really low for this afternoon and evening. So keep your eyes out to the sky later on today as well. The severe storm risk for tomorrow on July 2026. The Storm Prediction Center placed level 2 out of 5 risk for scattered severe storms to be possible, highlighted in yellow. and extends for a good portion of Roanoke, Richmond, Virginia, and extends for a good portion of Salisbury, North Carolina, Hatteras, North Carolina, Wilmington, North Carolina, extends from Thomasville, North Carolina as well. So Diofredo and his daughter, please pay attention to this alert as well. And it extends for a good portion of Augusta, Florence, and Charleston, South Carolina as well. The main impacts will be frequent lightning, heavy rain, some flooding, and damaging wind gusts of 60 to 70 miles an hour possible. And there's also a very low chance for large hail and maybe a tornado, which is low for tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, with some daytime heating throughout the day on your Sunday, which is happening tomorrow. The marginal risk, the level 1 out of 5, which is highlighted in dark green, extends for a good portion of Graham and Durham, North Carolina, Columbia and Eastleigh, South Carolina, Mobile, Dolphin, Alabama, Atlanta, Georgia, Tifton, Georgia, St. Mary's, Georgia, Savannah, Brunswick, and Macon, Georgia, and extends for a good portion of Tallahassee, Port St. Joe, Jacksonville, Gainesville, Daytona Beach, Orlando, Bradenton, Madison, Bradenton, Okeechobee, St. Petersburg, Clearwater, Sarasota, Tampa, and Naples, and stretching even down into Orlando, including Jacksonville and Gainesville, under that level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather tomorrow, for the potential for isolated severe storms to be possible. Impacts will be frequent lightning, flooding, heavy rain, severe gusts of 40 to 60 miles an hour, and small hail will also be possible. And there's also a low chance for a weak tornado as we head into tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. Now, here is the severe storm risk heading into Monday, July 20th of 2026, which is happening early next week. That level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather, which is a marginal risk for isolated severe storms to be possible. It extends for a good portion of Thomasville, North Carolina. So Gilfredo and his daughter, please pay attention. And it includes Wilmington and Raleigh, North Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, Augusta, Charleston, Myrtle Beach, and Florence, South Carolina as well, under that level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather, with the impacts of frequent lightning and severe wind gusts of 40 to 60 miles per hour possible. And there's also a very low chance for hail and a weak tornado as we head to Monday. Everybody else from Pennsylvania all the way to Florida is not going to be dealing with the potential of some severe weather on Monday early next week. So that's good news there. Hold on a second. All right, guys, here is the severe storm risk. This is for Tuesday of early next week on July 21st, 2026. Like I said, it's going to be on Tuesday of early next week. That's slight risk from the Storm Prediction Center. Level 2 out of 5, highlighted in yellow for scattered severe storms to be possible, and extends for a good portion of Beavertown and Middleburg, Pennsylvania, and Hershey, Pennsylvania, along with Annville, Lebanon, Pittsburgh as well. So Uncle Janito and my grandma, please pay attention. It extends for Trenton, New Jersey, our nation's capital, and Washington, D.C., Delaware, and Baltimore, Maryland as well. And it extends for a good portion of Virginia Beach and Newport, Virginia as well. The main impacts will be frequent lightning, heavy rain, damaging wind gusts of 60 to 70 miles per hour possible. Low chance for hail and a weak tornado as well. The marginal risk, level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather for isolated severe storms to be possible, highlighted in dark green. Like I said, a level 1 out of 5 on the scale here. And extends for a good portion of Albany, New York, including the state of Charleston, West Virginia, Louisville, Kentucky, Nashville, Tennessee, Wilmington, North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, Hatteras, North Carolina, and Thomasville, North Carolina. So Diofredo and his daughter, please pay attention. And no threat of severe weather across the Carolinas, which is good news there. Frequent lightning, flooding, heavy rain, and severe gusts of 40 to 60 miles per hour and small hail will be the main priority concerns. Low risk for isolated tornadoes as well. And lastly, there it is. This is everybody's moment you guys have been waiting for. This is the severe storm risk for Wednesday next week on the 22nd of July 2026. The Storm Prediction Center already placed a level 2 out of 5, which is a slight risk highlighted in yellow for scattered severe storms to be possible and extends for a good portion of Vermont, Connecticut, and Western Connecticut, New Hampshire, Providence, Rhode Island, Boston, Massachusetts, Albany, Rochester, and Manhattan, New York, Scranton, Pennsylvania, Hershey, Harrisburg, Beavertown, Middleburg, and Anvil. So, Uncle Janito and my grandma in Pennsylvania, pay attention and extends for a good portion of Charleston, West Virginia, our nation's capital in Washington, D.C., the state of Delaware, Baltimore, Henderson, Maryland, Richmond, Virginia, Roanoke, and Newport, Virginia, including Graham, Durham, Salisbury, Riley, Thomasville, Diofredo and his daughter, please pay attention, along with Wilmington, High Point, and Hatteras. It extends for a good portion of Florence, Charleston, Columbia, Myrtle Beach, and Eastleigh, South Carolina, and extends for a good portion of Albany, Georgia as well. The main impacts will be frequent lightning, flooding, heavy rain, damaging wind gusts of 60 to 70 miles per hour possible, and also the potential for a tornado as well. A tornado potential or two will be possible within the line of storms as they come through. Anyways, that level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather. It's a marginal risk. A level 1 out of 5 for isolated severe storms possible, highlighted in dark green. So the marginal risk of severe weather extends for a good portion of Louisville, Kentucky, Nashville and Franklin, Tennessee, extends for a good portion of Sandy Springs, Dalton, Tifton, Atlanta, Brunswick, St. Mary's, Savannah, Macon, Dalton, Dolphin, Mobile, and Chelsea, Alabama, including Dalton, Georgia, including Pensacola, Tallahassee, Port St. Joe, Madison, Perry, Tyler, Panama City, Tallahassee, Jacksonville, Gainesville, Daytona Beach, and Orlando under that level 1 out of 5 risk for strong severe storms on Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening. The main impacts will be frequent lightning, severe wind gusts of 40 to 60 miles per hour, and a low potential risk for a weak tornado and hail. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments section down below if I did a great job or not. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Isaiah Santiago for MGTV 5 signing off. Have a great rest of your day.